hope all is well with you and your families, and I pray that this broadcast find you basking in the glory of God. I was asking God today, just visiting with Him, and what He encouraged me today was that His light always shines brightest in darkest times. And what that reminded me of is that He's in control. He certainly knows, He sees, and He's not abandoned us. He did not abandon us. He's with us every step of the way. And I know that we all want this crap to be over with, like tomorrow, and I do too, and mainly most of us want this stuff to be over with and done with, because we want to get back to life as we knew it before the corona. But perhaps, maybe God didn't want that. Not saying that He didn't want this to be over, but perhaps He doesn't want us to go back to business as usual. During this time of alienation, separation, and social distancing, what the enemy doesn't want you to know is that not only are families being healed and reconciled, but communities, cities, nations, not only here in the United States, but also globally. He didn't want you to know that family members that have been so distant for such a long time that they're now talking again. Families are praying together, they're eating together, they're gardening. I see people on bikes, all families on bikes all day, every day, as I work safe and in my travels to and from my occupation or my job. And so He didn't want you to see that. He didn't want you to know that. He wants you to focus on the bad. But here's what we do know: what the enemy meant for bad, God turns it for our good, because He can do nothing bad. Let me take it to the Garden of Gethsemane just for a moment. When Jesus was sweating these blood like sweat droplets, some of us think, well, He didn't want to go through with it. Yes, He wanted to go through with it. In my opinion, the thing that He didn't want to do was be separated from God for a moment, not even for a second. And I think that's why he prayed. He says, can it be done any other kind of way? And obviously, it was only one way to do it. And He conquered the cross right there in the garden. He says, not my will, but your will be done. He had to be separated for that time period so that God can reconcile His greatest asset, us. So I pray that in some way this message encourages you today to at least change your perspective. Yes, we want it to be over. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. People are losing lives, and this thing is causing havoc and wreaking destruction globally. But at the end of the day, God's love shines the brightest even in the darkest time. Never forget that. So grab a hold of your loved one today. Pick up that phone, get on Zoom, FaceTime, whatever, and let that person know that you love them and that God's love is with them and that He has not abandoned us. He is with us every step of the way, and breakthrough is coming. We don't know the day nor the hour, but it is coming. Because if it's still bad, we know that God's not done yet. So, as I always say, continue pushing forward, moving forward, because your greatest blessing is always in front of you, never behind you. So take care and be blessed on purpose.